so I can, but they say, you know what? First thing you need to pay us for our commission is 20% commission on that money. And I said, what? I mean, how can I'm not gonna. They said, well, you need to, and you can pay it with your profits. You need to send us another 25. You need to send us 2,500 to this wallet in order for you to withdraw these $16,000. Mm-hmm. And then it's like when the light bulb went off, it's like, oh, these guys are not allowing me to withdraw the money. Mm-hmm. They fucking want me to give them another $2,500, and then they're gonna stiff me, and then they're gonna, I don't know what they're gonna do after. Did you Google CoinBrown app? I did, and it says, and then I went to YouTube, and I did that last week, and they said it's like, in order to get your money, I don't know, it said it was a scam or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what they do is this, man. They're clever, bro. This happened a couple years ago. So what they did is they realized that people didn't want to send money anymore because if people caught on that, they realized it was scams. So then these guys built these websites that look like trading platforms, and you send your money in the trading platform, and it's weird because you have access to it, but you don't realize they have access to it too. So as you're moving your money around, you're like, okay, I can trade here, right? And you start trading, and they're like, yeah, you got these alerts, right? And they say that you made a trade, and they put money in the account, and they make it seem like you're actually going up because it's all like paper trading. You know what I'm saying? It's not real. But you see it in your platform, and you're like, shit, I'm up 10 grand. You go to take it out, and then this is where they hit you for the taxes, right? Or they want the taxes and the fees. And then people, I mean, there's shitloads of people that have sent thousands. I know guys sent 20, 30,000 bucks trying to get $200,000 out. And it's just a scam. You never get anything out from there. Yeah. It's like, so it's crazy. It's like today was like, and I was thinking to myself the past week, I said, like already like, man, this sounds too good to be true, bro. Yeah, it's just too fucking good to be true. And they say that, and they warn you about that. Even my mom, my dad, if it's too fucking good to be true, it is too good to be true. Yeah. And the first thing I should have said, you know what? I'm gonna send it to my own account. Yeah. Not to where you tell me to send the money to. Yeah. That's like. And they got, I mean, these fuckers have built like literally trading platforms where people can trade and do all types of shit. And then they just lock you out when they're ready to, if you don't pay. Right. But their whole thing is like this. They get you in trading, and they're like, oh yeah, 3,000. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, 5. Actually, I just talked to a lady maybe about 4 weeks ago. She started off with 2,000, and then they got her for a whole Bitcoin. She was like, dang. Like, bro, I was like, really? I'm like, if you can't get your money out, that's the first alert. Like the first alert is like, it's, and I just like, I Googled CoinBrown right away. They're just like, scam alert, AIC is a scam. They invest crypto, take risk, larger investment, right? So these guys were already writing reviews on these guys. But this was weird because they happened. There was a big ass website. Like people were sending me things like, "Yo, is this real?" And I'd look at it, I'm like, "Damn, that looks legit." I'm like, "But it's not real. It's not a real company, right?" And man, there's so many scams these guys run. They're clever. Yeah, and they put you in a group, and then like people are commenting.
Look at my scam.
And like, oh, this shit is real. Like people are. Some guy is sending like pictures from Big Bear or where he's at, and like they're doing stuff. I'm sitting with my husband here having dinner, and like, that shit is real. There's a scam right now, and I don't know how they did it, but one of the guys in my Discord, he literally in his wallet, okay, he literally has a wallet. It's a Coinbase wallet. They put how much did they put in there? 50 grand?
5 Bitcoin.
Oh, they put Bitcoin. They put in his wallet 5 Bitcoin, right? But he can't. And now listen to what I'm saying to you. It's in his wallet. All right. He can't even get it out of his own wallet. Wow. Like it's literally in his wallet. There's 5 Bitcoin right now sitting in his wallet.
and there's no way to move it, transfer it, do anything. And Coinbase is acting like they can't understand. We actually gotta when I get a chance, Jay, we gotta go and we gotta dig a little deeper on that shit.
Yeah,
But he's got the guy put 5 Bitcoin, and then he wanted him to send him money to help him get it out.
Well, I'll tell you how it went. It went, send me 1,500 of Bitcoin. So I sent them 1,500 Bitcoin. It went into a trading platform. It turned into, I think it was 70,000 Bitcoin. Then he made me change. We somehow the trading site changed, and he made me send another 1,000, and it became 140,000 Bitcoin, or $140,000. Really, that's what it was. And then by the time he's like, we got to get it out of here. So I'm like, okay, well, here's my wallet. I'm like, but I don't have access to the wallet. Oh, don't worry, I can help you with that. Don't worry about that. Put it there. And next thing I know, 5 Bitcoin show up in my wallet, and I haven't been able to get it out. And he wants more money for me to help me get it to some other place, but I haven't got, I haven't done that.
So I mean, it is like
crazy.
That's crazy.
There's a lot of pirates, huh? Wow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They've been around, man.
yeah.
Oh, they
They were born long way back,
no
man.
doubt. No doubt. They know all the scams, those guys. They really do.
Well, listen. There's a saying. It's an old saying. If you can't see it in front of your eyes and it's in your hand and it's not in your keys and it's not your safe, it's not fucking yours. It's never gonna be yours. You gotta make sure you got the keys and you own the asset.
You gotta own your keys.
I know.
But yeah, they come up with they got all types of ways to do it, man. They're very clever, man. They figure out once you figure out they can't get you to send it, then they start making trading websites, and then next thing you know, I seen a guy. There's a guy who built an exchange, right? And
Wow.
what he's doing is he's buying meme coins, and he puts them on his exchange, but he raises the price. So he's buying these coins for like hundreds of pennies, and then he's charging a penny.
Wow.
I was like, well,
What?
he's not technically scamming anyone because you're buying it on his website for the price he's selling it. So what he's doing is just reselling, right? But he's reselling
Is
at
this
a
the
higher
guy I
price.
spoke to the other day?
Yeah, no, it's like, when I seen that shit, because he has a coin that we were looking at. So this coin's supposed to go to a penny, and it's like at 3,000ths of three thousandths of a penny. And the guys who were behind the coin were like, yo, BC, you're not going to believe this. And they sent me the link to this other exchange. And I'm like, what is this? He's like, this guy is literally buying our coin and then putting it over there for a penny. And he's selling it. He's like, he's selling more coins than we're selling. And our coins are literally 1,000 of a penny cheaper.
Wow.
I'm like, that's pretty crazy.
Mastermind.
He's a mastermind. That's what I said.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh,
giving them access.
Wow.
Giving them access.
Somebody just told me I spoke with him, Marcus Jones. This guy, I connected with him. I know he's full of shit. I told him, look,
Marcus Jones. That sounds very familiar, buddy.
You want to make money? You want to make money? Okay, with spot trading, you want to invest. You have intelligence. You can take me on. I guarantee you, I'll build your portfolio. Blah blah blah. He said, look, I have a company I'm working with right now. We launch meme coins. I'll send you some information, but we really launch these meme coins. We can make a lot of money on these launches. And I said, this dude, he thinks he's talking to a dummy here. I'm fucking connected with information from here to fucking Vietnam. Fucking have a lot of info on me. His guys be bullshitting a lot, talk shit. You can sense a skunk. I said, this guy stinks shit and didn't even get back with me. I'm sending him fucking emails. Hey, come on, let's do it.
Mine came from Calvin Hill. They said he made believe he was Calvin Hill, and that's
Oh,
how
well,
I.
that's the biggest. That's the biggest one. There's so
Yep,
many Calvins. You know, Calvin
yep,
has been duplicated like fucking
2 million times.
a
Yep,
robot that has been made to
yep,
be the same robot over and over, like thousands of them.
yep,
It's an army of Calvins.
yep.
It's a good scam. You know, it's a good scam.
Oh
A lot
yeah,
of people got caught out there.
oh yeah, a lot,
But what
a lot.
VC is talking about, that's a mastermind. Somebody
They
that
are
can
though. They
invent,
really are.
a mastermind that can create a meme coin and steal like the idea and kind of sell the meme coin and have their way to do. That's a mess. That guy
Yep.
is a good hacker.
Well, think about it. Even a normal human being that doesn't know how to use the trading sites or any of those sites could literally do the same thing. Oh, I'll buy it for you, type thing, and charge extra money,
Yeah,
and
that's
that's
why
it.
when I
Oh, I'll get you Bitcoin, but nobody's gonna
yeah,
get
yeah,
hand
yeah.
you $50,000, but still.
I sat here for so long, and they try to get me in the beginning, you know. But
Oh yeah,
then
me too.
I heard one thing that Calvin said: if I ever impersonate you and come to you and offer you anything or even talk to you, no, it's not me because I don't
He
talk to
didn't say
nobody.
that for almost a month when I
He said
found
that every
him.
time. He said that every
And
time I
yeah, he said it for a
I,
while, and then he started saying it, and that's when I realized I was scammed. But by that time, the guy was still calling me every day. Oh, we got to get it out of here. We got to get it out of here. I kept blowing him off because I'm like, oh, he already got me. I'm not doing any more money.
got you.
And then he's like, oh, we got to transfer it. So I think it
How long
costed
have
me
you been trading?
total was like $4,000 to be honest with you, all said and done.
How long have you been trading now with the VC Nation?
I've only been here. I guess I'm on my third week now, but I own a tow company, so every time he comes on, I got a tow going on. So it's I got it pretty much.
I
I'm
understand.
set up to go now, but I haven't really did a trade yet. So because I'm kind of confused with
Look,
a few
I'll
things
tell you,
still.
it's all good as long as you're here and you're learning. Take your time. There's no rush. Patience is a virtue. You know, I've been here. BC accepted me like family here. Give me, the opportunity to be here without even trading yet. I've been
Right.
learning a lot, observing. I also came
Well, I've learned a
with a
lot. I definitely learned a
yeah.
lot.
I came up with with something. That's how I met VC. I came up with a coin. I gave it to him. He analyzed it yesterday. It came out public.
Yeah, I've been
When
listening to you. I've been
yeah,
listening to
so
you.
I've been here through the ropes, learning. I mean, in the past and the future, and I believe that once I start, like I said, if I follow the grid and follow the right program, $10 bags, learn
Yeah,
how to
right.
trade them, then increase to 20. Don't be
Right. That's
greedy.
my plan too. My
Patient.
plan.
Take your time.
Yep.
Learn the trade. Learn the 15-minute moon, 3-minute moon, the red minute, the
Right.
15-minute RSI. They follow the grid, the system, the money trend,
Right.
everything, the money flow. Do the tokenomics before you even trade as well to understand what you're trading.
Right. Well, what he just
See,
said before with whoever he was talking to about setting up the alerts,
yeah,
that's what I need to learn. Because if I can set up the alerts and get into it and find a trade like that, then it would help me out because of my time problem.
yeah, I understand.
So I need to learn that. That's the next thing I need to learn. I almost did a trade by myself the other night, and then I backed out. I was like, actually, I did do it, but I don't think I hit. I didn't make it go, and I think I would have been okay too, but it didn't go. But because I messed up, I didn't hit the
It's all
right
good.
buttons.
It's repetitions, man. Listen, slowly, but you want to make sure that you do the first steps.
Right.
And you know what I did? I watched every video 10 times. Seriously.
Yeah, I
I
have
work,
watched them a lot of times, but there's
I
certain
work
things that
online.
he doesn't
I
go
understand.
over.
In the beginning, it'll sound Chinese to you. Listen, I come from a world, that has a lot of intelligence. I never thought in my life that I'll be intelligent enough to learn how to trade. Once I'm at
Right.
VC and introduced the system and I followed the grid
Right.
and I listen to the videos over and over, the language becomes automatically absorbable to the point
Yes.
you start to
Yeah.
understand this language of
Well, yeah, I
economics.
look at a chart now and I know what I'm looking at. I know volume, I know
That's it.
RSI in the bottom or the top, and crossing over. I mean, I know what I'm looking at now.
Good. Now
I
you
just got
need
to
to
apply
more
it
time in
now, you know?
economics. Learn, yeah. Put invest. The more time you invest into something, the stronger you get. When
Right,
you learn,
right,
when you learn about companies like VC broke it down yesterday. We gave him the coin. You heard it.
right,
Eight people own the coin. I gave him the Everledge. You see how he broke it down? That
right.
takes years. That
Yes.
kind of an intelligence doesn't happen overnight. This guy's
No,
been
no.
here around for a long time. So, I'm very happy that I'm here
Yeah, me
and I'm happy.
too. I'm
Yeah,
happy I finally found somebody that
good to
really
meet you.
knows
Yeah,
stuff.
meet
And
you too. What's your name?
Jay, I'm Jay.
I'm Albert. It's
You know what, guys?
Howard.
Hey, guys, this is guys. You know what I
what's
can
up?
suggest to you guys? Just find one coin. Just get familiar with what coin, up and downs, how much percentage they move, how much percentage they down. And
Right.
when you master one coin, you're gonna milk
That's what I
that
was
coin.
planning on doing. Exactly. Just
Mhm.
take one coin and watch it and
Mhm.
and ride the ups and the downs. That's what I was planning on doing. Exactly.
That's what I have been doing today. So I'm writing Sui and render all day, up and down,
Right.
up and down.
Yeah, I think render's a good one to do too. That one, yeah. Exactly.
Basics, yeah. Like the BC says, basics is the key.
Yeah, that's the basics. Just
Right,
start
right.
watching your moons and the RSI.
Right.
That's
Right.
it. Start playing with those. Just make your trading lanes. Just see like, okay, the moons comes in and check on your RSI. And like BC always said, if we miss one trade, there's gonna be 1,000 more coming.
True. Very true.
And that's the same every single time.
True.
So,
Yeah, it's a
and
marathon.
welcome to the family, bro.
It's a marathon. I got a lot to learn. Believe me, I've been here only a month, but I absorbed so much from the future. And why do I call it the future? I'm actually at moments of the pot, the TikTok with VC and teaching the trades. I had no clue what the hell's.
Right.
Listen, I had no idea, but I learned it. I learned it by watching the videos, and then when
Yeah,
I
me
got to
too.
the future of him showing the
Right.
trades, I'm like, oh, this is what he's talking about. Oh,
Right.
that's right. That's what he said in the video. Oh, I'm going to connect these dots together. I'm going to become a wizard. It's going to take time. I am a wizard in online entertainment.
Well, the
I have
biggest problem I had is I never used this site, Discord, and I never used Mexi.
Yeah.
So it took me a minute to figure out how to navigate through it too. And
yeah.
now I'm
Me too.
finally
I
here
never
at
played
3
with my
weeks. I
life.
finally get it, you know.
Good. I never did nothing. In 3 weeks, I picked up so much in 4 weeks. And but you got to understand is the more chess you play, the better you will get. Sometimes you can get chess drunk. You got to walk
Right.
away from the court sometimes. Yeah.
Right, exactly. That's what I've
away
been
from the
doing.
game.
Exactly.
That's what happened to me. You
Right,
understand?
right.
I get
Yeah.
fucking trading drunk because it's
Yep.
so much at one time. I want to absorb too much. Sometimes I say, let the sponge rest.
Right.
Brain is like a sponge, and I got shit.
Right.
about
Oh, I found myself waking up thinking about this stuff. It's crazy. It's like, whoa.
You start dreaming about it, you have problems.
Yeah, start dreaming about it. Exactly.
But one thing for sure, you have to get your hands on the game. Just start
Yeah.
with $1. So that way
Right.
you're gonna start feeling it. Just put $1, don't put much. And you're gonna
Right.
see like the emotions on your body, like, oh shit, I'm like 10 cents, oh like 20, oh I'm down. So play with those emotions and see
Right.
the market move.
Right.
But
Well, I'm
that's
gonna
just
start
feel like
doing this week.
$1.
This week, I'm gonna start that. Exactly like you're
Yeah, that's
saying.
what that's my plan this week too. Well, I just try to. I wanted to connect with you guys too because it's like kind of by yourself. You kind of wondering if you're doing the right thing, the wrong thing. You kind of want to talk to somebody through it a little bit. You know what I mean?
In the beginning, Jordan was guiding me, and when I first started here, Jordan was like, my tutor. He was helping me. He showed me
Right.
everything he's doing, how he's trading, and I picked up pretty fast, because he's a very bright kid. And then I gave him
Right.
some information, and he digged me more information.
Yeah, I was
And,
listening to you guys at night actually.
So he was right. So yeah. So
Yeah,
I can learn from so many more. And we're all a
Right.
family. We follow
Right,
VC, and we're in the right path. Let's just pray for the best. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
I agree with you guys. Anything I can help, I will be here because they help me a lot. So
Thank you.
I'm not all the
Good.
time over here because I'm pretty busy on the little. I have a small restaurant, so they
Okay,
get me
cool.
24/7.
So you're with me.
I'm on my
You're
own
like
place.
me. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Well,
like-
So that
thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
so that's why when I can do it, and like I said, stay with one trade. If you are busy, learn how to put your alerts,
Right.
and
Right.
that's it. If the alert goes on, you don't have to go in. When you have a time, just figure it out when the alarm was on
Right.
and do your own research and
Right.
take time. But believe me, we are on the right time right now. We had to learn this thing
Yes.
and follow the VC. Check the
Yeah.
videos that he has. Had to
Yes.
go short, had to go long, and
Mm.
he's a mastermind, bro.
Yes,
He's
he
the
is.
GOAT.
I
Yep.
know.
Trust
He
me.
is.
I mean, he's thanks to him, bro, that he make the system so easy. So just
Yes.
take time and don't let the emotions take you. See
Right.
the chart, and we gotta go by what the charts are telling us to do.
Right. Right.
Once we learn to do that, we're gonna be fine. I'm still learning, dude. I'm learning from everybody.
Right. Right. Me too.
Yeah, so we have a long way to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do.
Anything, guys, we're here. Welcome to the
I
family,
appreciate,
guys.
I appreciate that. That's so
definitely.
true.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, I like that. Time is on my side. And yes, it is. Damn story I saw, and I was out. Uh, years, years of intelligence. Rinder is our coin. Rinder.
What do you guys think of magic?
Magic is the coin. Our coin, yeah. Is the
Magic
usually
is right there, right
their
now.
magic. The other one, what's it called?
I just got
Sui.
a trend.
Sui. Yep, Sui. Sui is very interesting.
Yeah.
I got an alert on Sui and on Dimension. But Sui
Let me check.
looks like it's going on a 3-minute. The money trend is crazy. It's green moon, and the money trend is looking pretty interesting. Like it's curving up nicely. So it looks like
Which
it's
one are you
going
looking
to
at?
go on a 3. But that's on 3 minutes. So that's I'm looking at your coin Sui. That's the famous Sui. That's the Sui. Sui. Uh, yeah, I've been studying this the Rinder, the Sui, because these are the coins. Yeah, but there's a lot of others
Yeah,
that are
Sui.
traded by the crew. I see the trades are phenomenal. The crew posts the trade, and there's some good traders in here, man. They learned really well how to trade, man. You can tell. Took time, and I could see it. I am very happy to see these percentages, because my friend also is a professional trader. He had tried to get me connected today to his told me to trade in this exchange, but I don't have my Plow ID yet, and my Israeli passport is not good with the date of birth 00, and my ID is bad because it's 0. I have to change it. I can't trade on on any of the exchanges that he gave me. Bybit, Getbit. You can get exclusive coins there too. You can get like exotic coins there. I do believe that Bybit and Getbit, but
Yeah.
I can't trade there. So he wants me in on his team as well, and he's like a vice president of Endotech with a program that's programmed by AI, by Dimitri Kushin, whatever, and a big company that generates tremendous amount of liquidity from young rich women in Germany and Europe. And this guy generates these seminars. He's good. You know, he's smart. He got me into this shit. Wasn't for him, I would never be in this deep. And he's so proud of me. He's like, "You're gonna be a trader one day." I said, "You best believe it. I will. I know you're gonna be good because anything you touch, you make it gold." I said, "If you had the right teacher behind you, yes, just like my teacher turned me into gold. Yes, if you have the right teacher. That's the only way. Everybody has a good sensei, okay, a master. If you listen to him, you'll be good. If you try to become a master too young by yourself, ain't gonna happen.
Ain't gonna happen.
Humble down, humble down."
Need info. You need info, man.
Yeah, man.
That's
True fun
all
cool. What the
it
hell is this
comes
guy?
to. Look at
20,000
Gus.
points.
Look at Gus hitting 121. I see you, Gus. I'm messing over here with Iota. Iota. Just caught that bounce right now. Now I'm just waiting for that return to the down.
BC, that's that, that's it.
Us-
Put in a little touch of what you told me to do the other day.
Yeah, I see, bro. Working out for you, huh?
A little bit.
There you
Yeah,
go, man.
just taking my times and my volume.
Yeah. Python 15 Green Moon. So take a look at that.
Oh, you posting now trading coins in the academy chats, or the where do you post them in the
And the chat.
chats, or the coin alerts gives you the alert of the coin that everybody posts today at 10:59? Was the one
Well, the
okay?
coin,
Everybody posts. And,
yeah, coin alerts
yeah,
are where
coin alerts.
the bots are just giving you possibilities. So
Okay.
the chat is where everybody posts what they see, right? So right now you have Decline, right? So Decline has 30-minute red moon on Ches, 30-minute red trend on Band.
121. Wow, this guy made.
Python,
That's you guys.
Python just
Nice.
put a 15-minute green moon, right? So you can go look at Python.
Python, PYTH.
Let's see here. So then you just go clarify, right? So here you go. Just came back. Now that's actually a moon retest, right? So here on Python, you had, this is an extended trade, right? So you had a green moon, green trend earlier, positive volume that already hit, and then it went into a red moon, back to a green moon. You see that second green moon there, the one before the one just hit. That was a big ass move, and now it's coming back with that same move. But now we're pushing up on the volume a little bit more. So you have to, every time there's a trade, you know, it loses a little bit of momentum because it has to, everything has to pull back. So you see how the 1 hour is coming down there, it's starting to bend. So the second move will be not as big as that second move was on that moon. That's just because, you know, there's only so much money that goes into a trade, but it's because the 1 hour now has to head back up while the 2 hour gets to the top. So it's kind of like losing 50% of its momentum, right? So if we look at that 15-minute moon, we can see that from that first time that we hit, we had that 15-minute moon, we can measure that out and say, okay, you know, that gave us a solid 3% move. And now we got another 15-minute moon. So now you can look at it and say, okay, this should be the last hurrah move. This should get to about this area here, 3%. So it gives you a target that you can look at and, you know, kind of like pace out where you're at. So right now, if you took this trade here, you'd be looking for Python to at least do a 1% move, which would be equivalent to its earlier 15-minute moon. Now, normally the last hurrahs on the third moves, like they could end where the 2 hour gets to the top and everything just kind of like pushes through. But it's a little bit, you know, you have to be wary. I like two trades. I like having two moves, right? So that first green moon into that second, you know, that red moon and then back into the green moon. That's the trade I like right there. The third one, you know, I'm a little weary of it because now I start thinking about my volume, right? So the first thing I'm going to do is go look at my volume and start seeing if it's starting to like lose momentum, you know. But so far, that 1 minute volume is way the hell up there, right? So that's how I would say, okay, this third move on Python will probably more than likely hit its 1% move here because now you have this super volume on all the other trends. But if the 1 minute was, you know, lower than it is right now, then I wouldn't be taking the Python trade. But this one looks like it's actually building a shitload of momentum. So that's the other reason why when you start looking at the trades, you know, you start, you know, picking out little sections of the trades that, you know, where volumes are more dominant than others. So for me, it comes down to that volume. It's always going to have a little bit of an issue here, right? So you should see Python try to pull back here before it bounces again. And that's just because the 1 hour is headed down. But as far as volume and everything, it's like, you know, there's a shitload of it there. But I would, you know, once again, it's a safety rule, right? What's the safety rule? Safety is always let the RSIs reset. So let the 3-minute reset here, and then that'll let you know how strong it is to the upside. If it starts to turn negative volume, red moons, et cetera, then you could say, okay, I might have, you know, that push up might have been as much as it's going to get as soon as that 15-minute moon hit, might have been the end of it because the 1 hour is heading down and it's contradicting its move here. And it's already had 2 moves. All right, so now you just got to go through this cycle of volume. And I wouldn't do anything here until, you know, then you get this 1 hour to actually commit to the north, right? Meaning I need this 1 hour to cross over. So now that I got this third green moon, remember my 1 hour is headed down on my RSI, so I can't make my trade that I want. My 15-minute RSI is headed up, but they're just they're conflicting each other right now. So the movement of the trade is not going to be as clean as it needs to be. So that's the part where when you guys start looking at your trades, you got to start realizing where a trade is. And then you can start getting to your spot where, yeah, you know, you can start seeing the last hoorah, which looks like Python is kind of on its last hoorah. So always keep that in mind. Once you see 2 moves, be a little more weary on the third move. Doesn't mean Python isn't going to go down, you know, 10, 15, 20% or 5% and then make a reversal and go on a big ass move. But right now, that 1 hour headed down is a lot of pull. And since it's a second move, you know, there's people here that are going to want to take profits. And they're more likely to take profits in this area here. So this is where always letting your, you know, so we talk about this out when there's a first trade, right? So when the first red moon on the the first 15-minute red moon comes, right? That's kind of like the beginning. The second red moon comes, it's a little more stronger. The third red moon comes, it's stronger on the pullback, right? So it starts building momentum. So if we start looking at, you know, kind of where we're at here with them, we already had 1 red moon. We had the second red moon. So right now we're heading towards that third red moon, right? And the third red moon is going to be where the volume is going to be a little bit less there. And you have the 1 hour headed down. Yo, what's up, man?
With the 1 hour money line pointing up.
Yeah, looking. Yeah. I seen your little the message. How was work day, bro? Killing it. Yeah, the money line, guys, on the 1 hour, right? You have it going up here, but don't forget it's a higher time frame. So you have to go down to your lower frame to see, you know, where that's at, right? So if you go down to your 5-minute, you don't want the money line breaking down on the 5-minute, you see? Because that's going to basically lead. That's how it rolls into the 1 hour. So for strength, we need the volume to be up on the upside. So you see how it's starting to crumble a little bit here. The biggest concern for a pullback or a short is that the 5-minute volume breaks the 0 line, right? That's kind of like that's the biggest weakness you can run into. So right now, what I'm doing on Python is, you know, we're getting to the point where volume is going to be the key here, right? We're on that third move, and you can see where the volume is breaking down here. If this 3-minute makes it down to that 0 line, you know, we're going to be in a little bit of a trouble. Now, the good thing is the 1 minute, see how the 1 minute bounced off, showed its first resistance, But if it doesn't maintain that and starts to come back down, then we know that we're about to start it's about to head in the other way. That's why when you see the like as you go into the moves, the more moves that happen, you have to kind of say after the second move, the third move is kind of like the weakest move for a coin. So the third green option is third green moon, 15-minute green moon is the weakest option, right? And the third red moon is the strongest short because that's where volume starts to deplete. Right. And for me, I got to have my 1 hour crossed over headed up. So right now the money line's headed up, but the 5 minutes heading down. So it's just momentum. We're gonna watch this play out here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just fighting. Hold on, bro. Yeah, I got you, man. What's up? Oh no, we're good. What's going on, bro?
Yeah, I'm starting to get it. For sure. The language is now coming to me. When VC talks, I start to understand him more and more and more and more.
Yeah, no, that's kind of what I was saying, like, the intro one. The kind of the part of the intro was, when you go in and follow things, right? And then you got to have some type of, all right, so I've got this switch, I'm in XP, I'm changing my big one to USB. Now I'm going to YouTube. Now what's my game? Right? That's why we have the basic, right? Because I don't do further, this is what's going here, trade, stop loss. Really just starting off with just basic, but also you need the structure where you do the same move over and over. So that when you make these moves, you see progress, right? And once you virtual monitor, so well, yeah, the first thing you gotta do, you gotta convert that. Yeah, that's part of the intro. Intro is like one that I'm telling you, it's for everyone to start. Like it comes with all extra bonuses and shit. Like the whole thing is just learning the basics, right? And as you go forward, once you kind of just knock out basic trades over and over, then you start picking up a little more. It's just basically a very simple process, right? You do the same shit over and over. Everyone, you hop on Discord, you have all some shit. You're looking at trade live, you do the same thing. So it's like making it really consistent. And that's kind of like the key. But it's really based on the basics. We have an entire course like every time you do next week, every time put this over here, every time you make this trade, every time you put this stop loss. And that's really the first 6 weeks. Yeah, you gotta be paid. Now, once you, like I said, once you get going, you start moving things around, then you can start transferring over whichever platform you making more move on. Then you process it and then move around. Yeah, everything, that's what we have infrastructure. It's all, it's 40 people. The people that never trade. Were you surprised? Yeah. Yeah. Especially, I mean, it's like I get it because they're like advancing because the times are advancing, but it's not like basketball. Basketball saying a lot of changes, 2 points and 3 points, and then how the defense plays, and, what's a foul. Football's been kind of like football the entire time. You got 10 yards, you got 4 down. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I get it. It makes it more exciting because then it's like, you lose I think you don't want to lose the game so much. Like, oh, I call heads and stay. I mean, honestly, I agree. It's like, all right, honestly, the best, at the end of the day, if you can score and then stop them, you're the better team. Like, that's the way to look at it. I'm like, yeah, I mean, we know the best thing that the guys in the past didn't have that opportunity to start improving. But, I still think all the games were kind of about the same back in the day. Because, yeah, those guys, there was no close Super Bowl, like, they did Green Bay like 4 years. It wasn't. Copy it, copy it, and send an email to the admin. So when she sees it, she can upgrade it. So just send in the trading name and then put that in. Yeah, just send in the email, just type in there, my trading name is, and then put that in there. And then you should have a link to the Discord, I should have that, okay? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I wasn't even, I was kind of like, they kind of yeah, it's kind of moving past, meeting, it was kind of moving along, and then, Super Bowl, I headed out about 5 o'clock to go get food for the Super Bowl, and then, I spent a lot of time at the, tennis open, man, I watched a lot of tennis this week, that's kind of like, that kind of ate up a lot of my time, and then at the end of it, I was just like, all right, we got the Super Bowl popping in, you got this popping in, you got that, so it kind of like, oh, it was great, man, it was good, it was good. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, that we had that like 3 days ago when I was about 2 days ago. 2 days ago they had a lot of rain out here. So now it finally made it to you. That's what it was. Yeah, it's not too shabby. Now, let me see where you're. Mhm. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Hold on. What's the is what's the other one? No, yeah, yeah, right. Right. I like the Avalanche ones. Yeah, no, it's a meme coin season right now. We should be. Oh, near protocol, yeah. No, those are good. I said mutable X is good. It's a good coin. Yeah. Nice. But that's how they're going to get all the damn the graphics on. Mutable X is ridiculous. Their technology is unbelievable. Yeah, that's the next generation. I'm going to have to pull up. What's the name of the game? Shrapnel. I wonder if that came out on the. I have to look that up, man.
You see, you ever heard of Crystal, Wayne and Dana
Hold
Litch? It's in California. The Gold Gallery. They have a Gold Gallery. They've been since 1971.
On the Gold Gallery.
My friend Orville. Yeah, my friend Orville he has two gold mines, and he just told me about this today and sent me the link. He told me to take a look at it. I told him about our three-way call and you introducing, this idea. So he will tell me when, and then I'll let you know, and we'll schedule
Yeah.
the
No,
three-way call
shoot
between.
that. Shoot the link over, bro. I'll take a look at it real quick. I gotta pull up the Shrapnel game.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, thanks, brother. I gotta pull up the Shrapnel game on Xbox and get that all set up.
ELDG 7 7 7 cents. 7.304, up 4.98% today. ELDG went public. Max supply. Okay, it is. Have a buy. 65% recommendation. Has a liquidity of 536 million and total market cap at 58. Total supply 800 million coins. Interesting. I'm gonna start doing a lot of tokenomics now and start learning. Dedicate time to that. If you don't,
XRP. Yeah. Well, I mean, that whole thing is that.
what's the story with the XRP nation and the warriors with the hats?
Warriors.
What's the story with these guys? BC, I crack up
Warriors, baby.
sitting here. It's like a retarded. It's like a retarded X-Men that's fucking crippled. What the fuck? You can't do nothing with this coin, man. What are you? What are
Now
you gonna hold it? Oh wait, it'll go lower. It'll go lower. It'll go 48. Buy it at 48, because then it'll go to 55.
they're working on the breakout, bro. The red folder.
What? When 2030? $25 number? What?
I have no idea what they're. There's been a lot of
You don't
changes
know what's gonna happen.
There's a lot of changes
These
to
people
XRP.
predicament is, yeah, but this is so like I can understand when you do research and you do your thing, right? And you know about a company. When you hear a lot of people behind this, no, but a lot of people are joking about it. But it's understood to me now that it's like one of the retarded X-Men that's kind of like, between all the X's out there in the whole world, XLM, XRP, you got
The projects are good, right? So, I mean, XLM and all that shit is great.
yeah,
The problem is,
XMR.
yeah,
XMR is negative 24 today.
and that's the key is like how to make money. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to, it's hard to figure out when something changes, like what it means for your money. They're just a lot of people have, they're all betting on the fact that, somehow there's going to be a big government buyback or something. So.
Gotcha. What do you think? Ethereum in the end will be one of the best.
Which one?
Ethereum, will that be one of the best things to own, or actually will be the king of Bitcoin?
I'd say probably the best coins. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to have Chainlink, you got to have Quant, you got to have IC.
Okay.
The best one I would say would probably like ICP for the money. ICP is going to be Web3.
Because
it just takes time to get there. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. What was the?
His all-time high.
Oh, here you go, Sean. All right, I got you, Sean. Hold on. All right, let me bump you up here. So now you're going to see a bunch of different folders pop in, bro.
All right. Which one do I need?
All-time high.
Now go to.
Oh, it was at $700. What?
Go to. Okay, so now you see where it says Academy. Here, your Python got the 1 hour cross. You see that? Momentum's back.
It almost looks like I've never actually used Discord.
Well, it's back, huh?
I put it on here, but I just see it almost looks like a Twitter page with all the comments and stuff on it. That's what I'm on now.
Yeah, that should be that should say Academy chat. Hold on. Yeah, it should be the
Like,
folder.
would you get on the 3-minute crossing up again?
Yeah, wrapping on the upside on the 3-minute. So that's where everyone, you can see where everybody's posting all the info in there.
Okay. Oh, silly. USDT potential close short 100x.
So now, yeah, let me see who that was. Oh yeah, Gus, that's Gus over there. So now we got to get your, you see on the emails, just make sure you shoot over your username, right? So I got your, let me reset this. There you go. Native Creek Crypto.
Yep. I just ordered me screen extensions for my laptop.
Nice.
So I can have multiple screens. So I can have the 3 screens. I've also got a buddy. I've got to get back in touch with him, but I'm gonna. He actually is an experienced trader. He does it for a living. I'd like to bring him on. I'll introduce you to. He's a super intelligent dude, man. When I tell you, we run businesses together. Network retail. We're one of the top sellers in the country. With
Nice.
this network. We unfortunately had a few issues and kind of parted ways for a while, but I'm going to get back in touch with them. I think this is an opportunity where we all could benefit from each other's knowledge. He has been trading for a long time.
Well, he's in business.
I think he would benefit from your style, definitely. Because he probably does it exactly what we were talking about is, he thinks it's a great trade. He did 10 trades and he only makes 5 of them,
Yeah, pretty much. But that's normal. That's how it's all about. Once you figure, I mean, because you're trying to break a code, right? And that's just like the lower level of the code.
Well, I think, with him, he's more of an open-minded guy that has no problem. He's comfortable with change. You know what I mean? And he sees money. He sees it as a business, not an emotion. So I think this will be a process to play through. Now, he would be part of your advanced stuff. And like I said, if you guys talk, he may be able, you guys could, probably benefit each other because he was an experienced trader. By far.
I like it. It's gonna be good, man. So I got your. Hold on.
He actually does it for a living. He trades for a living. That's what he does. Well too far advanced for me to learn anything from him. I need to start from scratch.
Yeah, the basics.
Absolutely.
What you saying, Ricardo? It's time to hire some of the young to play games. Man, I'm an Xbox champion, brother. Oh yeah. Okay.
Blockchain into access to crypto, you have to have the private keys. When you buy it from that exchange, they hold your private keys. You're not self-governing your wealth. You're holding your private keys.
Must have been Calvin.
Not your keys, not your money.
That's right.
It's the truth. What you think, yo? Where you running your money on what? What line? What train? The money train. Listen, it's all that matters is that we learn how to trade and we follow the system and stay away from all the bullshit, ledgers, all that shit. That's long term spot trading, all good, but we're not doing that. Long term, I do believe that I will own a Bitcoin because of the people that I'm in touch with. Yeah. So I'll definitely own a Bitcoin and probably even more than that. I got big people behind me that were willing to invest because I showed them gains. That, that would be amazing to own a couple of Bitcoins and just let them go to a million. What did they say? They're gonna go. It's gonna be United States gonna own it, and they're gonna, they're already gonna manipulate it so much that it won't be a piece of paper or commodity. It's like a stock, and it's like a still only 15 years old Bitcoin. It's a baby, compared to Apple, IBM, and yet it's circulating that much money. It runs through Apple's veins. Look at Apple and how many liquidity assets running through that machine. Bitcoin is just a baby, and it's doing the same shit. So whoever created, invented this, Shitoshi, and disappeared, he's lucky he left. Disappeared. Created a problem. Who needs banks? I say if you kept the same amount of money in the last year in Bitcoin, and let's say you even had like 20, 30,000, and you kept it there, it went to 18, 15, then your money went back up to 30 and down and bend and up and up. But what do you have today? 40 fucking 9,900. Dude, that's what matters. But if you were there not taking profits, just letting it ride, then you're letting it ride. You're still making money. But if you're there smart, knowing when to take profits, take and start eating and not let the big guys eat you, the whales, that's when you are actually winning. I sat here 9 times and I predicted Bitcoin to do exactly what it did. And I didn't know nothing about graphs or trading or nothing. I just knew it because it's nature to me, because I sell it, I promote it. I look at the news. I know what's going on in the world. I'm listening to the information every day. I know what's happening and why it's going up and down. I don't need graphs. And until now, I finally got into this. This is already making me so much more advanced because now I know much more because I know about trading. Now I understand the world now. When VC explained the tokenomics and he explained how to break down a coin, that's what I want to get into. I want to get into that level where I can understand exactly a company all the way till the end, right? Like I'll take Solana, I take it apart and understand what's going on and watch videos about it and understand the birth of it since it began, right? And just analyze it. That's good. That's good stuff. Because that gives you power. Intelligence like that gives you power just to know these kind of things. Yesterday I learned what's being wrapped around, an exchange. BC was teaching what that means, the word wrapped around an exchange.
Yeah, I heard him talk about that last night.
Yeah, so it teaches us. It teaches me a lot. To know this information is so good to know that I didn't know that before. I didn't know nothing about that. I had no idea. I'm sitting here for all this time, but yet that I didn't know, and that just taught me that the backup support bone Pledge has is Ethereum, and if Ethereum goes down, then Avalanche can go down. So the boss is Ethereum. It's like Tron, and you have Dodge Killer, and then you have Shiba Inu, which is the meme coin, and you have Tron, and you have Dodge Killer. Dodge Killer is the one that makes, I believe, Tron or Shiba Inu move. What's Tron at today? Tron. Tron. A coin manipulates another coin because it has the power to move it because it's wrapped around that coin. Tron. US. there's the Tron. Uh, yeah, the exchanges here. Bunch of exchanges here. Actually, BTC, the red moon, and the 3 minute red moon is popped up, and the money trend and the money line is going down. The RSI also is, both of them are curling all the way to the bottom. It's a cross of the red and the green crossing each other on the 3 minute. So what BTC is doing right now is flatlining, basically flatlining from the big power move that it had, and it's on a flat line right now. Huh. Looks like two waves that are connecting to each other and just flowing on a 3 minute red moon popped up right here. On a 30 minute, 1 hour, 5 minute, 1 hour, 1 hour, red moon. Interesting. Interesting Bitcoin. It will look for support, I believe, and resistance to stay at 50. Yeah, I think that it would look for that. See,
Which coin are you looking at?
Bitcoin. I'm saying it
Oh,
would
Bitcoin.
probably try to find support at 50 and like resistance, and probably like try to stay there and battle it out. And things can happen. They can go to 52, but they can also drop now, and the profits can be taking in, not right away, right? But like, you know how it goes. The next day you wake up, you hear the news, right? Same thing happened when the ETF was approved. I was right here in the rent moment, and I'm always here. I'm 4 hours here online. See everything in front of me before it happens. That's what the advantage I have. That I'm working online, and I said to myself, let me take this profession and see what I can. A long time ago, I wanted to do it. I never understood it, but I always wanted to do it. I thought it's astronomical, and because I'm investing so much into something else, it'll be very hard for me. But no, it does take a lot of patience and sit down and understand the formula. You have to go through the repetition, so it's time. It's going to take time. It's going to take time. But I think in a year, I'll be pretty good. In a year, if I invest every day, 4 or 5 hours, right? I'll be good in a year.
Yeah, you put the time in, but then you'll get it.
Yeah. But right now, it's not good to trade no coins, really,
Been a short on Litecoin for I don't know how long.
on Litecoin.
Yeah, it just moving so slow.
A lot of people use Litecoin for a lot of different reasons too. Like to play online in my website, people use the Litecoin to deposit with Bitcoin and with Litecoin and whatever option now. That they just that just came out, that option, that Litecoin wasn't around before, and it just came out strong. The Litecoin, so they're giving more crypto a chance to circulate through different systems. Once the coin goes into the online entertainment, and management has ownership of Bitcoin, and they hold the coins and shit. They fucking make so much money, man, because when the money comes in from gamblers into websites, these coins are generated by, let's say, in a month or two, it was a coin. Will deposit 45,000, dollars, 48, 49. That's one coin, right? Every month, if they generate a coin, at the end of the year, they have 12 coins, and they don't sell these coins. They don't trade these coins. These coins are not traded. They're not sold. And I'm about to go upstairs and tell them who's in charge of the fucking crypto fucking wallets here, and who is making sure that they can turn the fucking money that's coming in into more money instead of letting it sit and letting other people take profits and they fucking losing money. So what, they fucking circulating their fucking Bitcoin into the casino for nothing. It's circulating and doing shit. Need someone to manage the Bitcoin to make money while it's sitting inside wallets. That's what I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna represent that to them. Seriously. That's my next move. Tell these guys, I hope you know what you're doing with with your Bitcoin while it's sitting in all these wallets that you have or whatever wallet you have. You're just storing it and you're not taking profits. You're losing. That's what I'm gonna tell. I need to be connected to the guy upstairs. It's very hard. Although I'm here 20 years almost, but I know the owner. I know he's far away. You can't talk to him. I lives and doesn't talk to nobody. That's how it is when you get to be a millionaire. Drive Ferraris and fucking live the luxury life and away from everybody. I'm just a worker and made them fucking rich. It's the truth. Fucking generated so much money for these guys. Time for me to make money, man. I'm tired of sitting fucking over here.
Ender's got a 15-minute red moon.
In there?
Yep.
Nice. Now, 15-minute moon follows up with a 15-minute RSI or 15-minute red trend. Usually, what
You
comes
want
after that? What are you looking for?
yeah, I got the RSI at the top coming down. Go check the 1 hour and see which way that's going. That one drops down. And then you want a 3-minute red moon, red trend, which we have, but the RSI is at the bottom, so let the RSI retest or reset
Okay,
and then get in.
So you're looking right now at a 15-minute trend, and the green, the money line and the red line right here, the red trend right here is like crossing each other on a red moon, but that's on a 15-minute, and then both RSIs are like going down and resetting, right? So they're resetting. So what do you read here? The red trend there. You look for the red trend, 3-minute red trend, and 3-minute red moon.
Yep.
You're looking at the red trend, which is pointing up right here, and where the moons are on the 15-minute, like curling up, crossing the green is going down. So the green here is actually the blue, but here it's different. Like kind of in the RSI, you see something totally different. It's like between them, there's a different way to read the trade between these two. They give you different information, right? So as far as what I understand, what I see now is that this coin, because of the time zone, if I look, do we look at the 1 hour as well?
Yeah, you want to trade with the 1 hour RSI, or really the 1 hour trend, but the 1 hour RSI.
1 hour RSI, that's the third one at the bottom, right?
Yeah, you want that to be headed down or crossed down.
Okay, I understand. So that's what you're looking for at the RSI to go 1 hour and then cross down. But right now it's doing a long or short.
Right now it's got a long trend with the money line pretty high up. If you see the money line on the volume, it's going up.
On 5 minutes, it's
you see the moon went away on the 15.
14. Brenda. Yeah, the red moon went away. Huh? You see that? But not on the third.
Volume pushed up. If you look on the three, the
The
three's
third as
coming
well.
up now, so it pushed it up a little bit and took away the moon,
Got you.
which is probably a good sign. You want the three here to catch that green moon, shoot it up, and then turn around. It'll be at the top, and it'll
I
probably
understand.
head down and catch the 15-minute red moon then.
Now, when you inside Maxi, what do you click on? You click on right now on the leverage, right? What do you put on the leverage? 50%, 10%,
Yeah, do 50%.
stop loss 50.
Yeah, stop loss 50, take profit 50, and then like 40% of your bag you put in.
Okay, so then you do that in Maxi, and then once you set that up, you go into the system and patient and just follow the grid and make the right decisions, yeah, and start trading the money that's there and add. If you're adding, if you put 40, you got 30 and 30 left, right?
Right.
So you'll be adding on trades, right? Like if you feel like adding, you add, right? If you feel like it's the right time, right? Like the system gives you the right sign, you add another 30 and you add another 30. You can do that in a couple of steps, right? Not once, right? So you got to hit different levels to add. That's what I understood, right?
Right.
You
So
gotta.
if you get in on the moon, you put in 40 on the moon alert, and then it always kind of pulls back. So on the pullback, you put 30% in
Okay.
of the rest of your bag, which is really 50% of what you have there. And then if it for some reason pulls back further with the 50-minute reset, if it pulls back further than your original entry, so you're like negative on the trade, then you put it in there. So that brings your average down, and then it should save you from being stop loss. And if all goes good, the trade goes for your 50%.
The stop loss
Morning, USA. Good morning.
first entry into the trade is 40%, and then you wait to see what happens once you see a signal, moon coming up, or if the RSI resets, then you add more money, right? It's either a short or a long, right? You add, doesn't matter, right?
What's up, Val?
Guys, what
Hey,
coin are you looking at?
hey, Al.
Render, rather hit a 15-minute red moon.
Render.
Yep.
Render. I have to be a little bit quiet because it's 5:24 a.m. Let me have a look at the render. Oh, it's got a 15-minute red moon.
Barely hear you.
Oh, sorry. I'm being a little bit quiet. I'll just move the mic right to my mouth now because it's 5:24 a.m. and everyone's in bed apart from me. But I was just saying, render looks like it's got a 15. It's just had a 15-minute red moon. Just having a quick look.
Yeah, just kind of wait another 3 minutes to reset and then maybe jump in.
Yeah, 15 cents way down. I don't know. Yeah, 3-minute RSI needs to turn around.
Yeah, let that come up. When it turns, get in.
See, it's slightly difficult because the 15-minute didn't make its way all the way to the top, but I think it's coming down from here. And if it does come down, the 3-minute and the 5-minute will try and go up, and they'll get put. Well, the 5-minute will try and go up and get pushed back down. It's a usual type of scenario, but the 15-minute might turn around and decide it needs to go all the way to the top as well. Tricky.
Yeah, they're not all quite aligned. You got the 30-minute going up.
Wait and see if the 15-minute turns back up and decides it wants to hit the top. I don't think it is to.
Oh, it does a bounce, right?
And it might push the other guys down. The trends are a bit green, but that's not even necessarily a sign because we could be reversing back to red. You got a 3-minute trend. 1 minute volume is negative. Good sign. I haven't done a trade in probably a week.
Is that bot working for you?
Say that again.
You just got the bot working for you?
No. I've had a really hectic few days. A lot of things going on.
People were asking where the red moon or the moon alert.
For about most of the evening. So what I'm doing is getting just 3 exchanges working now. I've got KuBot's working already. KuBot, KuCoin, KuCoin. I call the bot KuBot. I've just got BitGet working, and the other one's gonna be Mexi, but Mexi is only gonna be able to do spot. But I'm just trying to get them all aligned. Especially KuCoin and BitGet, because I think almost everybody can use BitGet, and I think the guys in Europe can use KuCoin. But I'm still just working on little things. So I'm got like the not a trailing stop, but like a stop loss at certain positions. So I can do a trailing stop, but I don't think that so it's like basically you can, if like the system that VC's got, if you get up to 30%, it will set the stop loss to 20%, and then get up blah blah blah. You can set it up in stages rather than a continuous trading stop loss. But I'm just looking what it's doing at the moment. I need to just keep looking at the what it's showing me and just work on what I'm seeing happening with the data, and then just make adjustments to see what will work out best. Coming along, I haven't spent as much time on it as I would have wanted at the moment, but we will get there. Yeah, it's like 5:30. I'm still awake, and I just thought, let me pop on. I haven't been on for ages. Saw you guys are on, so well, yeah, let me have a quick chat with the guys before I go to bed.
I ain't even gone to bed yet. I thought you might have gotten up early.
Decline. Is it decline? Decline. You've been killing the trade. I looked in the chat.
I've been doing all right. Today was not so friendly, but I tried to jump too many trades today. You have to be patient.
That's Ask VC. That's me. My weakness has been jumping trades.
I'm like, I don't want to miss it. I want to get that first green moon, that big push.
Oh no, it doesn't work out well. You get big wins, but you hurt from the amount of times you've jumped in the last 15% there, 10% there, 10% there, and they add up. And then when you start losing them percentages, you realize you have to win twice as much to get them back. But yeah,
Right. Well, that's what I've been doing all second half of the day is trying to make up for
take it all out.
what I lost. Hey, for the Coin Alert channel, where's all the moon alerts? All friends.
Say that again, sorry. Coin alerts.
Yeah, the moon alerts. I don't see them in the Coin Alert channel.
Yeah, I'm just scrolling. Oh yeah, there's no moons. No moons. All right. They're probably expired. Your alerts expire after a while, unless you set them properly at the beginning. So yeah, they're expired. They're expired. Make sure there's a moon one now. I'm turning back on now. I don't know if it's gonna turn straight back off or if I'm gonna have to go into the thing and turn them back on.
Someone pointed that out the other night. I was like, oh yeah.
Turn them back on, but I might have to remember the last time I was going to the duration is now saying March 14, 2024 at 5:31. And okay, yeah, they're gonna. I'll sort them out properly tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, expired. All right, I'm gonna go to bed because I'm fucking knackered. But I just came in to say hello. Um, tomorrow I've got a bit of DIY to do, sorting out the bedroom and stuff. But in the evening I'll be on, and then after that I should be on more regular. I'll come and join you guys with the trades, seeing it all doing good.
All right, man. It was good seeing you. Get some
Yeah,
rest.
yeah. Brief, but I just yeah, missing the group. I'll catch you guys in a bit.
All right. See ya.
In a bit, but.
Hey, Jaimu, did you help me with the RSI tonight? What do you think about the coin dimension?
That's what DYM.
Demo, yeah, DYM.
I put it on my watch list. I haven't really traded it, but I've been kind of watching it.
Got on a 15 minute, got a green moon with the money trend climbing up and then crossing back down, and a red trend starting to like go across like straight up, and then also shoot down over crossing the blue RSI, which means that the red is overpowering the money line, and the money is going down now. It's going to be a short, right? That's it.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Shorting.
If you get that red moon, then you go look at your 3 minute and get your red moon,
Red
red
moon,
friend, which you have.
red moon, 3 minute. Now, what will you enter this trade? What will you enter? You would have entered it right here, right? When the red moon popped up right away, right?
Yeah, that's if you're doing
Before.
this 3 trade system.
Yeah.
When you get the red moon, you enter your first 40, and then it might take off, and if it does, you're good to go with 40%. If not, it pulls back a little bit.
But when do you exactly enter this trade, and what level do you enter it? Like completely, like you enter it. How do you know that the moon before the moon pops up? You don't know that there is a moon. All you know is
Now you
that
got
the moon before it. There's two red moons I see here for some reason.
you gotta wait for the red moon,
No matter what.
and I think you want a red friend.
On 15 minutes, yeah, on 15 minutes you don't have no red moon. I don't see it.
No, it hasn't hit yet. You're about 2 points away.
But it will hit.
Most likely it will. As the 15 goes
How do you know
down,
that?
it'll pull it down.
As
Because the
the
RSI is
RSI?
at the top. Yeah, and as it keeps going down, that means more people are selling, which is taking volume away.
Yeah, but on the hour, the RSI is shooting up.
Yeah. But you can also look at your 3 minute or your 5 minute. The 5 minute, it's going down, but it's about to come back up, so that's going to be kind of hard. And your 3 minute
5 minutes is going down.
is on its way back up as well. So it'll be
On
kind of
3 minutes,
hard. You probably need.
it's crossing a little up. Yes, I understand.
And, and you see that on the 3 minute now, the volume's negative. That's not a good short then.
Gotcha. What is it, like a flat line which has no liquidity really in it, just moving like
I mean, it's showing that it's weaker from the green moon it had earlier, but it's not weak enough yet for a short.
Gotcha.
And your 15 minute has a green trend. I mean, you don't technically need the red trend to get into a short there, but it definitely would help if that's a red trend.
Gotcha. Yeah, thanks, man. Slowly we'll learn.
Yep.
I'm practicing now
You,
because I don't have it. I'm not trading yet, but I'm going to get the computer tomorrow. And as soon as I get the VPN, because I'm stuck in, I have a computer that doesn't let me in. What's the address to Maxi? www.omaxi.max.
maxc.com.
I
Yeah. maxc.com.
maxc.com. maxc.com. Maxi. maxc. In the Discord, there's a link. Find it in the Discord. I can get into Maxi in this computer, but I can't get into the place where I actually have to go through. First, I go through security. Then it takes me to a page where it says enable MEXC Google Authenticator. I click on it. And after that, it has Maxi Google Authenticator link, Maxi Google Authenticator. Authenticator dynamic password to similar SMS, basic verification linked, dynamic verification every 30 seconds. Da, da, da. And I click next. Then I go to add key, create backup, and cater application. Add key and create. And the code below annually into the following and the key. Please enter the verification code you received. Add key backup. Android, iOS. Mhm. And I got Maxi on my phone, on my cell phone.
Yeah, almost every morning I wake up and I get on my phone and I almost get in a trade every morning.
Now,
Where I
yeah, now
can get out
Maxi
of bed.
can't get it on this computer because the admin shit here is blocked. I gotta get a new computer, but I got it on my phone. Um, markets, trade, features, wallets, trade. Here's the trade. Buy BTC. Verification. 907 90478 90478. Maxi. 904. Seven eight eight.
M&A, what do you guys got? M&A. Did we hit our target? Let's go. Python making its slow movement to the top, bro. Let's go,
Yeah, I
Python.
didn't get in it.
Let's go, Python. You didn't get in the trade? Let's see where it's at. You had a pullback. Oh, you just hit your 3 minute right there. There's your 3 minute pullback right there. Bang. Actually, pulled out
Jump in
even
there.
better. Yeah, that 3 minute RSI came all the way down and now it's pushing back up. That gave you a 58.17 entry. That shit already hit its mark. Let's see the 1 hour. The 1 hour flipped over. Yeah. We're building momentum, boys.
Yeah, I wasn't sure on that. It was kind of playing the line, so I didn't jump in.
Yeah, take the yeah, as long as you, I mean, you just the odds for you know what I'm saying? Like that's why when you said the 3 minute, wait for the 3 minute. That's why I was like, yeah, just wait 3 minutes. I mean, because that's going to give you your percent, you know. So on that 3 minute there, we had a nice little pullback on that 3 minute RSI. That thing dipped all the way down, and then reset, and then basically right off that bottom. Either one of those. You see how that 3 minute went down, touched the bottom? That was a 58.25 entry. it pushed up and then came back down and touched again, where you could have put your second entry in right there. And that would have been, yeah, right now you'd be sitting, not too bad, man. It hits 1% right there. But momentum's picking up on there. But see, that's where, you know, if you're just playing, protecting yourself, right? The key here is just to take the profits. Let the 3 minute go down, let it reset, take your shot. You know what I'm saying? And then just, you know, be better at moving your stop losses, right? So the whole thing would be, all right, you get in there, you get your first buy, you're sitting there, you're taking a 50% profit, real simple. And, you know, as it moves up, you just move your stop loss. You get to 30%, you move your stop loss to zero. So now it's like, all right, now it's, yeah, I'm at the break even point, right? Starts moving up, it either hits 50, or if it gets to 40%, you move your stop loss to, you know, 20%. And you're like, all right, I'm locked in at 20, you know, start chipping away. Then once it, you know, a lot of times you get to 20%, you can sit there and say, all right, I'm taking my 50% here. If you see a change in momentum where it starts to pick up, you know, you can slide over and move your take profit to like 70%, you know?
Yeah, that's how I got that really big one a couple days ago. It was just screaming, so I kept moving it up, but moving the stop loss with it.
Yeah, yeah. You do, I mean, just once you get into, you know, once you start finding your profit zones, you know what I mean? Then at that point, it's just, you know, simplicity. It's just basics. Now, it's kind of like basics. And let me see. Where'd the magic, Alf? Where'd you go, bro?
I'm here.
Albert, did Alf pop in
went to
here?
bed.
Alf went to bed.
I'm here.
How's he sound?
Alf was tired.
I heard him. He sound like Darth Vader. It's like, hey, what's happening, brothers?
He had also his family there. Yeah, so it's early for them, 5 in the morning.
Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah. He came a little bit to talk, but it's early there. Where's Alf from?
He's in the UK.
Oh, in UK right now.
Horse
What time is it in UK?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah,
Horse,
it's 5:54 in the morning in London.
yeah, Horse is
Yeah.
those two guys will be on in the morning. Horse is in Ireland.
All right.
But that's why they trade those. And then you have Stelios, who's in Greece.
Yeah. So I have a very interesting story. I met this guy today. I know him for quite some time, Sean Hayes, and I told him about you. And he bought Bitcoin. Actually, he was giving. Somebody paid him in Bitcoin when it was at 300.
Yeah.
Paid him $5,000 in 300s.
Nice.
Bitcoin. But what the fuck? I'm like, for real? He's like, yeah, I remember he told me the story before. He goes, so you sound, he goes, you sound like you really know what you're talking about now. When I spoke with you, you didn't even know what, as you, utility is. And I'm like, I gotta be embarrassed, to talk to you before, because you remember, it was that 9, 10 months ago. I didn't know shit from shit. I just knew about, coins going where, like Bitcoin basically doing what it's going to do. Because I generated money into the casino with Bitcoin, and I was watching it, and I knew the action of it because
Yeah,
I learned it. So that's all I was doing, predicting and telling people and coming back to them and just playing the Bitcoin story. That's it. That was just king Bitcoin and nothing else until I started learning. So today he told me, I'm willing to take you on and listen to you, and if you could diverse my portfolio. So for me, I will take it on because he liked what I told him.
yeah. There's some options
I
out there.
told him that I'm learning. Yeah, I told him I'm learning how to trade. I'm following some real, big guru that really takes care of his students, and I'm gonna be good in time. But all the information I'm giving you, it's not mine. It's attaining knowledge online. I sit here 12 hours a night for fucking 20 years. Now recently I've been working with fucking United Arab Aramites. I have to fucking call them at 5. So I hope I can hit, someone from there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, bro, it's gonna. Don't worry about that. It's gonna happen for you, bro. It's
Mm,
gonna happen, big dog.
thanks. I appreciate that. Thanks. Yeah, I believe in it, and let's see what we can do. Yeah, but it's a great dream that I was looking for to become true for me. I never even, but I didn't imagine I will be here. Seriously, like if you told me this a month ago that I'd be listening. Okay, yeah, right. Whatever. Tell me another story. I'll tell. I pushed myself somehow to get here. Right? I mean,
Yeah,
if it
no,
wasn't for
you're.
that coin and me meeting you, I mean, I saw you a couple of times, right? But I wasn't
Mhm.
like paying attention really to you because I didn't know much, and I was with Calvin and Calvin and Calvin and Calvin and Calvin until you responded to me, and that's how I learned who you are and what you know in all this time. And I said to myself, "Shit, I'm fucking sitting here wasting my fucking time."
Yeah, you gotta learn, bro. Takes time, man.
Yeah,
Takes time.
fucking truly wasting my fucking time, VC, sitting here doing shit and having knowledge. What the fuck is that? That's like taking fucking a professor that knows how to create an atom bomb, but you don't give him the tool, the equipment. He can't. He knows how to create it, but he can't because he's got no equipment.
Got
Same
no
shit.
equipment. Same shit. Same stuff,
Are
man.
you looking for a short there on the
No,
IRA?
no, no, no. We're playing the Python bounce. Yeah, that momentum. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I was saying like that 3 minutes. So right now I'm just, so for us, like the short is going to be, the first thing is we got, so once you're in a trade, and it's kind of what Anthony struggles with too, right? So it's like once you have your trade in there, you're pretty much, you're in, right? So the short, any type of short here is going to be, that's what I was talking about. Like watch your volume on the 3 minute, right? If the volume on the 3 minute breaks negative, then that's when you start looking for the 5. If the 5 goes negative, then you're in a short, right? This is, yeah. I mean, look at the 3 minute volume on Python. Came all the way down, hit that one little spot where we had the entry on the RSI 3 minute. Hit again. There was another entry. Now its volume's up there. So now it's like building momentum. So to get the short here, I have to at least have Python growing into a negative situation here, right? So at least something. I need a 15-minute moon. I need a 15-minute, I need something here. But so far, I don't see any of that shit. I
Oh,
mean,
you didn't hit your profits yet. You're just letting it ride still.
yeah, no, I took profits earlier, so now I'm back, and now I just got into the next move of it. So right here, I'm just kind of like letting this one play out because it hit for the 50. Like, cause I already had it set for 50 on it, so it hit for the 50, and now it's like stuck into the next move.
The next move would be when the RSI crosses on the 3 back up. You want it to come down, then back up
Yeah,
past the 80 line.
yeah, yeah. So the next move here would just let this 3 minute kind of like wind itself down a little bit and then make its next move up. So I'm kind of pinned in a long here, this long until it, at least gets some type of reversal move, right? So the 1 hour needs to cross back down. is where I want to look for my main short is going to be that 1 hour crossing down, right? That's probably going to come when the 3 hour and the 2 hour get to the top, right? So right now the 2 hours just getting there. It's kind of bending, but there's a lot of volume here. So I expect the 3 hour to keep pushing up. I expect the 4 hour to keep pushing up, and that's just because the 3 minute volume is so heavy right now. So I expect this to keep spiking. The only thing that would make me get out of here, while we're sitting here is kind of right there. So we just spiked to 64%. Now I don't have my, actually don't have anything set here to take profits. So I was just watching it build up. I'm probably gonna put it at 100. But we're kind of in on the early side here. So what I'm trying to figure out is, if this is going to push through. But every time you extend something, you end up at the same amount of money. It's kind of like the battle, right? So it's like you're at 65, 80%, and then you go for the extension, and then you go back down to 20, and then you're back up to 60, and 2 hours later you're at 80. Like, what the fuck? I gotta take that 2 hours. That's kind of like the whole. That's the whole. The dilemma is like, at the end of the day, if you just take your 60% or 50% every single time, then you're not going up and down. You're just hitting your number. Like, honestly, it's a pain in the ass, but it's the reality of the coin. Like, it always goes up to where it's supposed to, and then you're looking at your profits and like, oh, I didn't take that. I should have took that. Right. And then it goes all the way down, and then you're stuck.
That's what got me this morning.
Wow, it's believe it, like, you have to just, that's why for you guys it's like you just start taking 50, take 50, take 50, take 50, and then at the end of the day you're like, okay, boom, right there. See, it went to 65, went down to fucking 15. Now it just jumped to 65, right? So this time I actually set my take profit because I'm like, fuck it, right? Because once I see something do something over and over, it's like, why bother? Why fight it? Because it's the only way to really make money all the time. 65, right? 65, 65, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. And then as soon as it changes, it'll be like, oh, it's still going. Then all of a sudden it'll be like, crash. But you have to start saying to yourself, like,
next, or we just wait for the.
You gotta wait for the bounce. Yeah. So the next entry for me would be waiting for this 3 minute to go back down, finding its movement, right? There's a lot of value here. If you can get the 5 minute to pull back down, and then because the 15 still has room to go up here, right? So normally I wouldn't. Normally, what the dilemma I was in was I was saying to myself, like, I'm going to close this trade when the 15 minute starts to get weak. That's the smartest play right there, is because no matter what, the 15 minute, you don't want to trade against the 15 minute. So the minimal, right? And this is just because we've had a lot of conversations. So, kind of giving you a little extra info is just because right now you're in the zone of, like, you're hitting your trades, but you're also evolving on pushing your limits. You know what I'm saying? So now, to kind of guide you in that, I would say that what I would do is kind of look at the 15 minute as when that one decides to go down, then that's when I kind of know that I'm getting weak. And just like there's always a push and a pullback and then a run, the 15 minute would be watching the 5 minute, and when the 5 minute goes to cross, right? To me, that's the beginning of the 15 minutes, slow down, and then when it bounces back up and that 5 minute bounces up, that next time the 5 minute slows down, that's where I would take my profits, right? So kind of like playing the 15 minute move, but right before it really, like, you always want to take profits when it's pushing. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking to extend this, and that's what I was thinking about to myself. I was like, all right, man, I can extend this, but the only reason I would extend it is because I'm playing the 15 minute to the top. And the fact is that when I look at the 1 hour, it still has room to push up, and the 30 minute is headed up. So everything's pretty much, looking like it's Like if you look at the 30, it's starting to bend up now, meaning it's showing, positive move. Plus it's about to hit a 30-minute green moon, right? And it hit our target, right? So the percent that we were looking for was 59.75. It wicked there, so we hit our target. So we hit our 1.5%. So it did everything it was supposed to do, and I didn't even need the moon. But now when it hits this moon, it's going to carry it back up to that 59.75, and then that's pretty much where I would have been happy. So I had two issues there. Is that I have a 30-minute RSI pushing up. The 1 hour has room. The 15-minute has room, and I have a 30-minute green moon right on the horizon, right, which all means it's about to pop. And then the decision was, all right, so am I going to hold this until the 15-minute, shows a slight weakness, right? That was kind of like what I was thinking, So as you start to look at trades and you're thinking about holding them, look at the 5-minute and just kind of go, okay, when the 5-minute breaks down, I'm taking profits. So that way, if you're extending beyond your 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, or 90s, wherever the hell you get to, just letting that 5 minutes starts to break down. Take a last look at that 15, and if it's close to the top, just go ahead and take that money, because it's going to keep pushing back up to the same spot, but it's going to keep pulling back down. So you end up in the same scenarios over and over, right? And then you just torture yourself for 50 fucking minutes when you could have just found another trade.
Yeah,
that's where
that's how I've been playing it, with 15-minute curling the other way. But it's good to know to look at the 5 first.
Yeah, and that kind of like, well, you have to say to yourself, all right, the hour I'm about to dedicate to this fucking up and down, I could just go find something else. That's the